Hello everyone, this is a no damage playthrough of Resident Evil 4's Separate Ways DLC. It is being played on professional difficulty from a new game start. Please enjoy.
Parece que me toca bailar, hermano.
That's no way to finish a dance. Your favorite, I believe?
Excellent timing, Ada. You know how I feel about being tied up. And yes, many thanks. You see, those annoying monks took everything from me.
Including the amber?
No, cleverly hidden just before they grabbed me.
Well, then lead the way.
My pleasure.
Alright, so we'll begin inside of
Is it
the
close?
castle.
Not exactly.
Look around.
Safe.
We've seen this
No
place
amber,
before with
no
Leon.
deal. You know the terms.
We're good. We're good.
This actually takes place before, during, and after the events of 4, so
Yet.
I'll discuss that further in a few.
Matadlo. Os vamos a aniquilar.
We've got company. They're looking for us. But we're taking the high road. Got it?
Understood.
Up you go, Luis.
Arriba y listo.
Fetch the amber. We'll meet up later.
No! Sorry, what kind of a man leaves a lady... Then we meet at the church. Let's not make it a funeral, eh?
So right away we get thrown into a boss fight, or the beginning of one. Black Robe. the other robed figure that we never saw in RE4 more than 5 seconds. On professional mode, this game is bullshit, I'm not gonna lie. We'll start by shooting him in the face with the handgun. As soon as we get our flash grenade out, we're gonna just throw it. That way we could figure out exactly which one is the correct black robe. Robe of TMP, Ada. We got really lucky here, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, really lucky. So just pop these ones with the TMP. I like to chuck a grenade here since really nothing else I could do. And then we're just going to continue to use our handgun and boom. First fight is done. And I don't know if you saw in the opening, or the second FMV cutscene, Ada got infected. That's what that wound on her arm is. So this area looks quite familiar. This is the castle entrance, or the castle main hall. We just came from the opposite way. Ada's mission in Separate Ways right now is to obtain the amber, as she's sent here. Luis is the only one that knows where it is, and we have to now go meet up with him again, because we keep getting detached from him. This playthrough is filled with a lot of cutscenes, so one's coming up again.
Control, come in. Louise hit the amber, but I've sent him to retrieve it. Control, do you copy?
I'm listening. Go on.
We ran into some unexpected trouble.
And? What will you do about it?
Louise is already en route to the church. I'm tracking him every step of the way.
Very well. Then I suggest you hurry.
Copy. Just need to confirm my route first. Heading out to get a visual of the area.
So what's cool about Ada is that you get to use her grapple gun, which is fucking sick.
That's where I need to go.
Stick to the high ground. You have the means.
He literally says that, and we jump down.
Mission. The amber. Nothing else matters.
So as you can see, I'm wearing...
Tour up and bring it to me.
Yeah, we get it. I'm wearing the 05 outfits. This is Ada's 05 costume, as well as Wesker's classic turtleneck. We're gonna just do a complete cleanup of this area. We're going to knife all of these monks. There's a fine gentleman that comes through the door up ahead. We're going to just let him pass through, and then we're going to do the same to him. It should be noted that Resident Evil 4 Remake on anything hardcore and above, the hit detection is pretty bad, the HP loss, so when you're shooting an enemy in the knee, a lot of the times it does absolutely nothing. So you just want to make sure you always keep some distance between you and enemies on professional and hardcore. So we'll climb up this way, and the reason we're going down this way is we want to make sure that we get the starting sniper rifle, the SR. This is being played on the PC version as well. So a couple things to note, we don't use any, like, special weapons or anything like that, but I do have a couple of exclusive tickets that must have came with my Separate Ways DLC, so I do sell them and they do give me some extra coin to upgrade some of my weapons. So I mean, we'll be grabbing enough jewels throughout this entire run that'll have you with weapons just as upgraded, but I chose to do it a bit earlier since I had them. Alright, so now we're going to take control of the cannon. We want to hit the one that's dead center lined up. One right there. And then there is one to our left. We also want to keep an eye on where these enemies are, because they will start pouring through this part of the area. What I like to do after these enemies are dealt with is there's 2 more catapults out in the distance we would have to deal with later on. I choose to take them out now rather than later. Right now we're just going to clean out, basically clean house. Second catapult is over there. And yeah, anybody could do this. You could do that beforehand, because there will be more catapults later. You don't want to deal with that. There is a jewel box right over there if you're collecting all the treasures. This is just a merchant request run. So I'll be pointing out all the locations of medallions and really any of the challenges that the merchant throws our way. Another jewel box is right down there. The sniper rifle, whichever one you get, the SR or the Stingray later on, will be your best friend in separate ways, so just make sure you have the power upgraded as high as humanly possible throughout the entire playthrough on professional. Once Ada says the nothing personal line, we kind of know that it's... Usually whenever dialogue is given after a fight, we know that the area is pretty much cleared, at least for the moment. So now we're not in a rush, we're just going to loot the remainder of this area, and once we finish looting it, that will finish up Chapter 1.
Almost out of here.
Okay, so Chapter 1 went smooth. Some chapters will be much longer than others. You saw 0 hits. One thing I will address now, and also later on, Chapter 6, you will see 1 death in the column. I'll explain after this.
To retrieve the amber. An object of ill omen. What terrible actions will be done in its name, and who will pay its dark cost? Because in this world, someone always pays. Best not to ask who or why. I understood that. Made my peace with it. Until that one night in Raccoon City changed everything. I'm heading to meet Luis at the rendezvous point now.
I'm seeing increased movement from Los Eliminados. Don't get careless.
Copy. Ada out.
So we start off on the rooftops of a familiar spot. This is where Leon escorts Ashley later on in the game. What I was trying to say about Chapter 6 is you will notice 1 death in the ending, like the results screen. What happened was, while I was recording the segments and routing it, I accidentally must have hit continue because the part was just annoying the shit out of me, instead of backing out, because on professional you have to completely re-roll the game, which means you have to back all the way out. And I must have just hit continue and went with it. So if you guys see one death, just know that it was because of that. It was a error on my part, nothing major. But the chapter does show 0 damage, so we completed our mission. So as you can see, we're kind of like Spider-Man right now, just, you know, flying through. Pop that guy real quick with our sniper rifle, as you saw. Then we'll grab the first jewel that we get, is the red gemstone ring. There is a fuck ton of enemies on the other side of that big gate, so we want to make sure that we loot everything, get gunpowder, make ammo, you name it. So what I like to do is, once you stand right next to this red
What a warm welcome.
explosive barrel, pull out your sniper rifle. Watch out, because I promise you these people are as accurate as Tom Brady. They could hit you in between 2 pieces of wood. Like, I'm surprised she didn't hit me right there. The Brood is the most annoying part, and they are very annoying in separate ways. I'm going to use this bomb as to my advantage, and we're going to lure the Brute up here, then fuck them up. So that's the first wave of enemies. We got ourselves a nice sapphire jewel. So I should mention, on professional there will be more special enemies in an area than on lower difficulties, so instead of there being 1 brute in this area, there are 2, you know, make it easier, right? Right here there's a small little vantage point, we could snipe somebody right through. Once we get past this wood broken down fence, they will all aggro. I like to take out the first enemy, or attempt to. Remember, enemies don't die on this mode. Then we're gonna kind of get our bearings and run all the way back up here. We gotta lead a lot of enemies. You know, we have to have them follow us, or just not fight them in general. So some fights I will go to, some I won't. We pull out the TMP, drop this guy. We want to grab the yellow herb, because that will be helpful with selling. And that is that part right there.
I'm seeing quite the crowd here. I wonder what has them so riled up.
The President's daughter. Undoubtedly.
Couldn't have picked a worse time.
Consider the village infected. Complete local saturation.
I've read the file. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, I will address that part on Chapter 6 again later at Chapter 6, because I'll probably forget. We're actually in the house that Luis and Leon hold off. One thing that I really like about Separate Ways is it ties in everything that was missing from Resident Evil 4's remake to the 05 version very well. We're going to try to take out as many enemies stealthily as possible before we engage. Best thing to do on professional, as I said, keep your distance. These guys are experts at throwing hatchets at your head. Oh, and did I mention your knife breaks in like 2 swings, as well as literally every enemy turns into a plaga? Resident Evil 4 Remake was a masterpiece. Do not miss the point. I know it sounds like hate towards it. That's not what it is. Playing on higher difficulties, I love playing on the tougher difficulties. This one just happens to be a little bit more jank than most. So as I said, like selling the exclusive tickets, or, you know, buying the exclusive ticket off of the merchant, any advantage that you could find for yourself in this is definitely, you know, definitely something you want to look for. This bitch just spawns out of nowhere. And I can't hit a single shot, of course. So once we get rid of her, because she has the bow gun, we're good.
Leon, why am I not surprised? So kind of you to keep our friends busy. Let's see if we can find another route to the church.
Alright, this will be the first section of the merchant's requests. We have to shoot 4 medallions in this area. But first, we're gonna clean house. I can't really give direction based on commentary of where they are, so I'll just have you watch where I shoot. This is also my first time running through all of the merchant's requests, so if it looks like I don't know where certain medallions and parts are in the game, you're probably right. I'm learning as I go as well, but that'll make it much easier for you guys when you follow it. I can't remember if I found 2 or 3 at this point, but I think the last one is on the bottom over here. I think it's like right below Ada. Yeah, right there.
That's one job done.
Alright, that's the first one complete. The puzzle to get through this door is on the walls, so it's going to be the top one, the one all the way to the left, and then diagonal from that, I guess is best to describe. So top, left, diagonal.
Here we are. The church.
It's not worth even interacting with any of these ganado inside of the cemetery. Best friend right here is just stealth. Go right past them and then head for the gate.
Puedes correr, pero no te puedes esconder.
stood up again. Sounds like he could use a little help.
La campana. Hay que obedecerla.
Él nos invoca. Tenemos que servir. Al Lord Sattler Todopoderoso.
Don't worry, Leon. First time's free.
What's she mean by that? I forgot that I left Leon's skull mask on. That's amazing.
We just lost Lewis's signal. Somewhere in the vicinity of the forest. Expect the worst.
That's near Mendez, isn't it? He has a house there. Could be worth taking a look.
Do it. I'll see what I can find from my end.
Still getting used to Wesker's voice actor. Do it. Sounds like he's like emphasizing every word he says, like it's a deep exhale. I do like it, don't miss the point. It just sounds really different from the nasally versions we've heard in the past. Funny enough, that crying, that is Ashley. She hasn't been saved by Leon yet. And what's cool is they tied it together by having Ada ring the bell. So now all of those enemies that were fighting Leon are now heading for the church, so literally the Ganado are like one big hive mind. And when they hear the church bell, it's like they don't care about anything else in their sight, so you could literally even run by these people and they won't even like acknowledge you. I'm serious, they don't care, they just want to get to the church now. It's Holy Day, don't you know?
Hurry on to the church now. You don't want to be late.
Just kind of wanted to make sure nobody was like lingering in there, getting ready to swing at me. So we have another boss fight coming up right now. Wanted to make sure there was no bird's nest we could shoot down there.
Hey, stranger. So what are you buying?
You've picked quite the place to set up shop, stranger.
Aye, and look what it brought me. Well now, let's make a welcome. Good stuff, stranger. I got something
Alright, so
new for you.
let's get rid of a lot of the shit that we got. The flagon we mixed with the
Makes no difference. A
sapphire
deal
pearls.
well struck.
We'll sell the healths that we have mixed, the first aid.
A deal well struck.
We're also going to get rid of this garbage version of the blacktail that is no blacktail I use. We're going to grab the Let's get the sniper rifle
Without the
upgraded.
necessary funds, I'm afraid we don't.
Then we're gonna get the sawn off. But first we'll grab the Punisher, and we'll grab the laser sight for it, because that'll make it the most accurate as possible. Again, as you see, I have the 13 exclusive tickets. I will eventually sell them just to get extra cash, because like I said, this game broke in.
That cash in your pocket or your life. Easy choice, mate. You have a ticket, do ya? Nice. Choose a weapon, stranger, and I'll make it sing. Oh.
Yeah, I've never paid a single dollar in this game to get these tickets, and they were just given to me, so I was like, you know what, fuck this, I'm gonna sell them.
Of course. Will that be all then?
Just making sure there's nothing else that we could get rid of.
Now go and cause some mayhem, eh?
So I think in between saves I purchased the shotgun and upgraded it. Just the power on it, and I also grabbed the TMP. Really nothing crazy happened, like I told you. I just kind of purchased them, upgraded them a bit. You don't need the shotgun or the TMP, really. You could, I mean, the TMP is kind of useful, but you could choose which one you want out of the both of them, whether it be the shotgun or TMP. You really don't need both. I prefer the shotgun, but I ended up having both. Get your weapons ready, because a boss fight is ensuing. Alright, so let's equip our main knife, because it's going to be helpful against Black Robe. We're going to use the sniper for a lot of this. He will dash, he will swing at you. You got to get your timing down with the knife a bit, or he probably will hit you a few times. While routing this, trust me, he did it to me as well. Always make sure we have some rifle ammo. When he teleports, he either teleports far back or right in front of your face. So just make sure, if you have enough power on your sniper rifle and it's fully upgraded or close,
It's getting thicker.
it'll take like literally so much damage on him. See? And that should be it. All you need is the SR's power fully upgraded for that.
What is wrong with me? Okay. Now for the village chief's house.
So now we'll just loot the main area of the village, pick up all goodies we could find, any jewels, any ammo, and we're gonna head over to good old buddy Chief Mendez's house, you heard? They really have the weirdest jewels, an elegant perfume bottle. I mean, it is like Victorian royalty, I guess, but it's interesting. Again, this is not a ranked run. This is a just beating it on professional run while getting all of the requests done. I want to go for a ranked run maybe in the future, but if I do, it's just going to be on hardcore because professional, like I said, me and professional are no longer friends. We blocked each other on social media.
Should be just up ahead.
Your blood has accepted the gift. Gift. My blood.
That was that moment where Ada was like, oh shit, I have the same thing. So we'll check the chapter. That one was about 47 minutes, 0 damage. We had 90% accuracy, which is really good. And yeah, that was chapter 2.
Keep them busy, Leon.
Head right through the window of the chief's home. Breaking and entering, baby.
Hope there's a lead on Luis here. At least their holy book looks interesting.
So we'll kind of loot this area as best we can right now. Again, we're trying to have as much rifle ammo, which we never seem to have just enough. Right on top of the fireplace, the extravagant clock. And we'll throw one of our jewels in there.
What?
Boom! A key. We're running out of space already. You could go take a look at the pooper if you want. There's nothing special. She just comments about it needing a cleaning. We're going to use the key, the insignia key, on this dresser right here.
I bet they took him
So
here.
now we have to get to where they were captured. Okay, recommendation. Don't stand there, he will hit you. And you cannot beat Mendez right there. It's just not in the script. I come out this way, you will see Mendez, he's right there, but there is a jewel out here. There's a red barrel. So just watch out for his swings. The jewel is worth it if you know, it just helps. Enemy likes to stand right inside that hallway as soon as you come in, so just make sure you have your TMP or handgun out. We'll use the hook shot to our advantage to get the fuck out of certain areas.
Who's next?
right here, I take out one of these really crappy small hand grenades, and all of a sudden Mendez will spawn right on us, but I chuck a grenade right here to knock these guys out of whack and make a break for it.
Looks like I gave them the slip.
I've got some new welcome. Came into some other bits and bobs too, mate. All yours, stranger. Don't get yourself killed now.
Alright, so we'll grab a charm. And we want to grab the one that gives us rifle ammo frequency because we want the sniper for a majority, as I said.
Got something. Must be the big guys.
We want to try to preserve our main knife as best we can, so we'll try to equip the kitchen knives whenever we remember, which I didn't until after this. And we'll take out some of these enemies stealthily. Now, one of Merchant's quests to get Leon's jacket back is right over here. So we'll stealthily kill this fine young woman. That sounded mean. This dude's just standing in a corner like the Blair Witch Project. Don't know what the hell he was doing. Be careful with this guy right here because he has a tendency to turn, just like that. And now that we have Leon's jacket, that'll take care of the second merchant quest. And don't forget, right in here, we could grab the blast crossbow, which you could send to your storage, because we probably don't have enough room. Or unless you chose to not take the TMP or the shotgun. We did grab the small key, so we got an extra gold bar. And now we're going to head down to the area that Luis and Leon were captured. We want to try to see what's going on with them. If at all my audio sounds strange, I'm adjusting it and mixing it as I'm commentating, so if it's louder and quieter in certain spots, forgive me.
Not good. Not a soul in sight. Did Luis do this? These belong to Luis.
Okay, so one thing that makes me laugh every time is that I didn't realize you had to grab this and spin it, and on mouse and keyboard it's actually harder than it looks to do. So yeah.
That's my job. Are you about ready to hand over the amber?
There's a big house just outside the village, past the windmill. You know it?
Yeah, I know it.
Then I'll meet you here. I'll be waiting.
We're about to get swarmed by a shit ton of enemies, so just make sure you got your guns reloaded.
Sorry, Luis. I might be a lot.
Yeah, we're gonna be a bit. Get the sniper ready. You can start popping these guys' heads right away. I think 2 will come down the stairs. There are 2 chainsaw masochists that do come. One of the Bella sisters and Dr. Salvador.
Pelea tanto como quieras.
So we saved that mine over here for when Salvador passes through. We're going to hit him with it. And once he gets up, we're going to start literally blasting the bag on his head with this friggin' sniper. He ain't that tough. My Glock sounds a little different. No. So the Bella sister's a little bit more annoying than our other enemy that we had to take on, Dr. Salvador. She moves a bit quicker, and we didn't have anything to blow her up with, so we gotta keep our distance and snipe her. She's a pain in the ass, and I can't aim. If you're getting close quarters, switch over to your shotty. I highly recommend the shotty over the sniper. People will argue me, but close quarters calls for a shotgun any day of the week. The reason we had to kill all those enemies is because of that. The steam pipe was broken.
Having a bad day?
Wesker, to what do I owe this pleasure?
Stop wasting my time, Ada. Find Lewis. Fetch me the amber.
I should probably thank you for this room. Are you staying? To back me up?
I'm not here to babysit you. See that you remain an asset, and not a liability. I have absolutely no use for your incompetence.
Easy with the threats, Wesker.
Just get it done. I'll be in touch.
Ada, you're okay? I've been waiting and you're still coming, right?
Yes, just had some business to attend to. I'm on my way now.
Got it. See you soon. Ciao.
Oh, Wesker. As chivalrous and dashing as always. Dick. So now it's raining, storming. Again, we still don't have ammo. You'll see me do that about 400 times. Check my rifle ammo. There are enemies now populated here, and they will turn into full plaga parasites. This is exactly why the sniper is key.
Just my luck. Lights out.
The outsider and the villa assembled to the village. I pressed that so quick, I don't even know what I wrote, what it said.
I reserved some items just for you.
Oh, thank you, merchant. You're so sweet.
Got something new.
Get rid of the
for you.
perfume, the gold bar, the jacket, which is of course part of
Ruby's all
the
rubbish, it makes no difference.
merchant request.
Stranger.
We're going to trade. No, we're not. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Come.
We're gonna combine this with the purple barrel, and we'll be able to sell that. I think I was just checking my I don't know what happened right there. I think I was just checking something real quick. I had to pause it for a minute.
Well struck.
Alright, so we sold that. We have 63k. We want some extra room.
Now go and cause some mayhem.
Make a save. It only gets harder from here. Plenty of enemies populated now inside of the village, the main part of the village. So you could either sit here and fight them and collect the loot, or do what I did and tuck your tail and run. There is a jewel coming up though you can grab. There's just a lot of enemies, and on professional, it's not worth it unless you're you're using healables and like taking damage. Then yeah, I recommend going for it. In that room to the left, where the lady came out of, there is a red ruby. If you want to grab it. But since this was no damage, I wasn't taking the chance. This took quite too many segments to get done. Especially as of recently, I haven't had a lot of time to bang out the runs like I normally would. On the rooftops over here, we have some dynamite throwers, but fuck him. Badass melee. We could cover so much ground, not have to run up to them. We're going to take out the enemies in this area. We're going to want some loot because a boss fight is coming up.
I was afraid of that.
As you can see in the distance over by the house, all of them are subjugated over there. Trying to attack Leon and Luis. Another dynamite thrower extinguished. There is a beer stein. That's the metal piece hanging from the windmill. Has a jewel in it, I believe, or a necklace. We want to grab that to sell. Just make sure that it's not over the mud, or it'll be worthless. Not worthless, worthless. So right about here I'd shoot it. That way if it doesn't fall in the dirty shit mud. And we'll break the remainder of the boxes, and then, yeah. Professional, they throw a couple extra typewriters at you, which is kind of helpful, but it's more of a tempt if you're going for a ranked run. But I don't give a shit about the rank on pro. So yeah, I'm gonna hold on to the crossbow for a bit. We're not gonna use it for quite a bit. So it looks like another El Gigante is around. We're gonna get to the rooftop. There are enemies, of course, populated on the ground. Let's try to snipe them, because while you're trying to fight this big ogre, they'll throw literally sticks and stones at you, and hammers and everything you could think of. Now, we have our sniper upgraded pretty high, so we want to take the parasite out like we would... Try that again. We would with Leon. We also want to make sure we have our main knife equipped so that we could do the most amount of damage to the parasite.
That did the trick.
Takes about 3 knife swings to kill Gigante on professional. I believe less on the lower difficulties. But honestly, rinse and repeat. Again, just keep going up here, trying to take out enemies on the floor while trying to get your aim perfect. He's gonna knock houses down. I think one, he will knock the one we're down on. Oh, never mind, we got him. Yeah, if you do enough damage to the parasite, it's done.
Now stay down. Sweet dreams.
Hey, got a smoke?
I do. The kind you like. Now where's the amber?
Fortunately, it's not on me at the moment. And you really should be telling me what a good job I did. Busted my ass and managed to hide it right before I got caught. Which is why I'm still alive.
The deal was, we get you out of here when you deliver the amber. No amber, no protection, Luis.
Such a stickler for details, Ida. Okay, then. I'll go get it now. How about that? And I do have something else I need to get, too.
Yay, we're going back to the castle. Not. But we really are. But yeah, that ends chapter 3. Again, no hits, 85 percentile on the accuracy. Took about 30 minutes. Chapter 4's opening and coding got a little screwed up, so when we start chapter 4, it'll automatically have Luis climbing through the window. Just a heads up, I don't know why, it was very laggy. Then we begin.
You probably didn't plan on coming back here, eh? Well, plans do change, no? Are you angry? You're angry. There is this one thing I must do before I can recover the amber.
Before. This is not a negotiation, Luis, so choose your next words carefully.
Whoa. Listen, there's someone who needs my help. You know me, always the good Samaritan.
Let me guess. Leon?
Yes, exactly. Leon and that young woman, they're both infected. They need this medicine. It slows the infection, and I know it works. I used it on myself. So,
Why does this matter to me?
Because you two are infected. It's what I researched for all these years, Ada, and I see the symptoms already showing in your eyes. You Must already feel the effects, eh? The medicine will stop them for a time. Just trust me. You have a lot to gain and nothing to lose.
Okay, but this is your last chance. We do this first, and then the amber.
I'll let Leon know. Hola, Luis here. You guys still around?
Boy, I wanted to go home, but Ashley just had to see this castle first.
Perfect, because I have a present I want to give you. Medicine that will help to suppress the progress of your problem.
Where do we go?
Let's see. Come to the courtyard inside of the castle. We can meet up there. Ciao.
It's so cool seeing like where the random phone calls or comm calls came from, like what Luis was doing when he called us at that part when Leon and Ashley are entering the castle. I don't know. I find weird shit cool.
There's a hidden laboratory downstairs. The stuff should be there.
Okay, so we got 2 out of the, I believe, 7 requests that there are.
What would I do without you, Ada?
Be parasite food.
Oh, people shit on her voice actress. I think she's great in this. I was skeptical at first, but
Guess we'll find out.
she's good in this.
Mierda! Ada, they're here!
Alright, in first encounter with the monks, it's going to be a little challenging. Make sure you have your handgun upgraded. Power on everything, I recommend. Rate of fire is also good, and reload speed. I mean, all of them are really good, but I'd really just have rate of fire and reload power fully upgraded. On the harder difficulties, you will have a lot more of the man-eater plaga that you have to take care of, so just make sure that you either have a lot of ammo or a shit ton of flash grenades. And there's another.
No, no, no! We can't let the medicine be destroyed!
Luis! Let it go! Luis! You're serious? Luis! Get back here! Don't inhale the smoke! If you're trying to kill yourself, can you do it after you've delivered the amber?
It's all gone. Burnt to nothing.
Why is this so important to you?
There are things I must set right. But that is impossible now. It's all over, and I can't help them anymore.
Pull yourself together, Luis. Make more. You know how, just do it.
Yes, it is possible. The ingredients are out here, in the castle. Yes, I need time, but I can still get you your ember.
All right then, let's go.
We can go back up this way, and we'll figure out our next move. This way.
Alright, so we like a good Samaritan like Luis that wants to right his wrongs.
Hey, who are you working for anyway?
You're better off not knowing. Trust me.
Well, you can work for the devil for all I care. As long as you get me out of here. Oh yeah, I'll unlock the... Huh? Where's the key? Shit! I must have dropped it.
Alright, Luis, while you're taking your sweet-ass time, I'll just go get a gold bar. All you have to do is shoot the fucking lock, pal.
Okay. Won't be my finest effort, but it might just work. Ada, find these ingredients. And just maybe I can make a new batch of medicine. Time's not our friend. You go. Find them, and I will go grab the ember. Wish me luck.
Alright, so now we're gonna start getting the ingredients for Luis's cure of the Plaga disease, which we now need too.
Bindery.
Chapters 4 and 5 and 6 are probably the lengthiest and also the toughest. So we're gonna start off by just knifing these monks. We want to grab these stone tablets. One is over here right on the couch cushion. You remember these, the lithographs from the main campaign. And the next one is in the other room.
A raccoon. Guess this is fate.
I love that Raccoon City reference they give. I like the subtle references they throw our way, honestly.
I still have some new items.
Alright, let's sell all this shit. Gold bar, pearl,
A deal well
pearl.
struck.
What do we want here?
Well, now go and cause some med. Welcome, stranger. I still have some new items you might be interested in. Knowledge is power. Remember that, mate. Don't get yourself killed.
Alright, so we'll grab the recipe right there. That'll be extremely helpful. Oh, this fucking lithogram puzzle always is like the easiest thing possible, and it always eludes me.
The first ingredient should be in this room.
Alright, so there's a couple of shields hanging on the wall. We're gonna shoot them in the sequential order that we just saw. Or we'll loot the room first, because obviously we're packing ourselves out right now on healables that we could sell. Now that we hit that in order, the cutscene will begin.
You can stop right there, Leon. Wouldn't make me use this, would you?
Well, after 6 years, that is one hell of a greeting, Ada.
You don't seem surprised. Interesting.
Try using knives next time. Better for close encounters.
Not a bad move. Very smooth.
So who are you working for this time?
Oh, Leon. You know I don't work in town. Leave the girl. She's lost no matter what. You walk away now, and who knows? Maybe you'll live to meet me again. And then I might get you that greeting you were looking for.
You think I'm gonna give up that easy?
Right. How about we continue this discussion another time?
GG's, Leon. Ada's definitely salty. But you know what? She does it to herself. Alright, so now that we ran into Leon in the normal cutscene, us two are going to have our own problems inside of the castle. So we need one of the red lanterns. There is a save here. We're going to ring the gong, light up the wall, and now we're going to hit the symbols that are on the respective gate. So this is the 3 eagles. Of course I missed my shots, as always. And make sure you're looting now, because in a couple of minutes you won't be able to. We want rifle ammo and flash grenades. Those are like absolutely necessary for this run. Like, no debating. Don't have any more.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
So of course this place wasn't made by George Trevor, like in RE1, but of course it's a labyrinth nonetheless. There is a literal trap in every corner of this castle. Shoot the seahorse. Horsies. I'm trying to find where it is, damn it. There it is. And then, after we get past this part right here, I recommend making your save at this typewriter, because the next part is going to be rather... I can't even muster the words right now. It's going to be very hard. And it's better off to make a save here so that you don't have to keep going back to this part over and over and over again. Okay, so now this part has to do
Now
with
for the second
night puzzle. So we got knights over here that are going to be bothering us. Alright, so the knights are a pain in the ass, as on professional or hardcore in the main game.
Looks like
They do drop spinel if you shoot them. You kill them. I probably should finish my sentences, it would make more sense for everyone. Alright, so we're gonna head down here.
I think I know what's coming.
Yep, so do most of us, Ada. Okay, so this part I'm going to be very detailed on, because it is going to be annoying. You want to have at least 3 to 4 flash grenades in your possession at all times here. Not only will we have to deal with knights when we grab this bottle, we're going to have to deal with monks shooting us with bows, so, you know, fucking unbelievable pain. So as soon as you knock the helmets off of them, throw a flash grenade, clear out the first round. Get against the wall right here, pop this one right here, try to kill this one on its own. I take out a grenade, one of these shitty grenades, chuck it to try to kill one of the first archers, and they just all start, you know, coming. You have archers shooting us as well as like 4 knights. So keep your distance back here so the archers can't hit you. We got a jewel over here as well we could grab. I'm gonna knock this one down. Take the helmet off of it, grab a flash grenade, boom, hit him again, same thing. You could try to shoot it, but it gives for chance of error because the parasite arm, wow, I think that knight actually just fucking killed him. Wow, that was really close to my head. We're going to kick this one, and we're going to use our last flash grenade, and that will take care of the knights here. This part took me quite a bunch of attempts, way too many than I'd like to ever admit. And now that we have the gate up, we're just going to clear the room of these unbelievable marksmen. Literally Delta Force marksmen. I was like scared shitless, like what is that damn noise? And then I realized it's the knight that we left alive upstairs. So I was like freaking out, like what the hell is that noise? Inside this gold sunroom there is a treasure, so we're just going to do the puzzle where we put the silver bottle in. Actually, yeah, we need the gold bottle. What the hell am I doing? Silver bottle first, then we'll take it out, put the gold bottle in so that we can get the treasure, and then vice versa. Keep going. That part was actually very hard. Although it looked easy, it is not. It is in fact pain.
All right, 1 ingredient left.
Alright, we'll make our save since we don't want to do that shit again. And now we're coming up on Chapter 4's courtyard section, and we have another merchant request. This is going to be to get the 4 medallions that are located in the courtyard.
Okay, Luis, that's 2.
Last one should be in a room accessible from the castle wall. You bring them all to the top of the wall, and I'll have your amber. Oh, and here's some more info I've recovered about that old rock. Sending it now.
Welcome. Got some rare things on sale, stranger.
We'll sell all our goodies. We'll save some of the jewels. I was tempted about the red 9, but then I was like, we're gonna have to put so much of our...
You get some
Wait, I bought it?
I'll hand this over when you've got.
Did I buy it? No, I canceled it. See, I was so close to buying it.
What can I do you for?
We'll get rid of our healables,
Ruby's all rubbish.
give us
makes
some
no
extra
difference.
room, as well as more
Well, that
money.
any time.
So inside the water over here, there's a couple of bass. We could use them as healables. Obviously, we're not going to, but they're good to sell. So after a while, I just say, fuck it. I'm not waiting to get the gold, the yellow, red, and green. But we want flash grenades, and we want rifle ammo, so we gotta bite the bullet and just do what we gotta do. I will say, I've said it since the beginning of this run, rifle ammo and flash grenades literally will make your life so much better.
Couldn't just let me through, could you? That voice.
Alright, so there's 5 medallions in total. So we need to make sure we do 2 out of 5 right here. So they're located all over this courtyard. We have a shit ton of monks, merchants, and you wouldn't believe man-eaters. It's a mess down here. So there's really not much I could do on commentary right here. Just try to kill these priests over here. If you stop them, they'll stop basically turning everybody into plaga. Wow, that one went for a fucking haymaker. There's a medallion up there. Just gotta remember it's up there.
Lights out. Now, where are the others?
So the man-eater are pretty horrible, but we were able to spot quite a few medallions. The last one is at the top right before the door. So right now I'm kind of just looking around for it. And also looting the area as well, because we need all the ammo and healables that we could sell and get. So right now I'm just, again, scouting. Where the hell is this last medallion? But I, you know, figure it out. So we'll make our way up here. We're gonna head up the stairs towards the gate soonish. Right now I'm like, where the hell is it? But once you get up here, you'll be able to see the final one. I'll make some more rifle ammo. We've been lacking on that a little bit. They caught me lacking. And then we'll be able to see the jewel on the side of the... It looks almost like a church, but it's like the other part of the castle entrance. It's going to be completely north of the door we have to go through. I can see it. I see it right there.
That should do it.
And 5 out of 5. Medallion 2 is complete. We will not have to worry about medallions, I don't think, again.
The last ingredient's not far now. That sound. That's right. I still have some unfinished business to take care of.
So, what's become of the amber?
Sorry, nothing yet. But my little helper is creating quite the commotion. Everything will work out just fine.
As long as you can keep your dog under control.
He's a good boy. Predictable.
Fine. Keep your mutt. But don't come crying to me if you get bit.
Leon, changed your mind yet?
Yeah?
Assuming you haven't, I've got a tip for you. Seems like something big is about to go down in the throne room. Babysitting's tough, huh?
Alright, so we could drop down over here. Give a little shift button action. Hook shot it over here.
I should check below. This must be the collection room. Interesting.
So the puzzle is laid out before us. We need to get the answer to this lockpick, and I guess it's different on every difficulty, because I thought I had it here, but I didn't. If you look around the room, you could basically find the answer to this puzzle, but I'm lazy and didn't want to do it again. But eventually did, because it wasn't working. So, Isidro's note. Isidro is, I believe in the lore of this game, Isidro is either the black robe or the red robe monsters that we fight. Loyal servants of Lord Salazar. And once you kind of look around at the fingerprints and the orders they were touched, you get the combination. And once we complete this puzzle, Chapter 4 is done.
Got everything you need.
Good. And I got exactly what you want. Oh, that's not good. The parasite is reacting to the amber.
So that's the Ember. That looks like something Wesker would want.
This will knock out the parasite. But only for a time. You ready? A tu salud. Just remember, it's not a cure. We still need to find a way to get that thing out of you.
It's coming.
I don't understand. It should be working by now.
Take the Ember and go. Once the parasite is sedated, you can give me back that damn stone.
I can't leave you here. Not like this.
Spare me. I'll be fine. You got another promise to keep.
All right. But you come find me as soon as you're done here.
Alright, so 0 deaths here, thank God, and 89% accuracy, 0 times damage. Let's go.
Medicine. It's working. Louis has the Ember. I need to reach him.
Alright, we gotta go after Luis. Let's go. It is time to start... What is this, Chapter 5? Chapter 5 is long.
Luis's footprints. Must have gone this way.
Yeah, we're gonna need a shit ton of flash grenades for this part over here. We got over 100,000 pesetas, so that'll really help when we're upgrading or buying guns. Okay, let's so we'll head down here. We'll use our knife on this guy. Yeah, we want to use the shit knives before we use our good one. And then with these fine gentlemen over here, we could actually use that lantern once they see me in my beautiful face. And yeah. Barbecue them. We'll pull that lever. If you make a quick left, there is another treasure chest with some more stuff in it. That is the elegant crown. This is a massive one that you want to find. If you put all of the gemstones into it, it's worth 100k pesetas. So just make sure you're inlaying your jewels for the crown. It's very, very worth it.
Down we go. What is this?
Okay, so now we're in the underground sewers of the castle. The waterway. There is going to be another merchant request coming up here, as well as a bunch of Novista doors, which are the flying bug creatures, you know, fan favorite.
Lights out.
Basically, we're just going to be clearing out a shit ton of enemies here.
Who's next?
Keep your distance, as always, where you could help it. There will be instances where you can't, but...
I'm not swimming in that.
Conquistador. Alright, so Lord of the Waterway, we gotta basically find a fish that's been swimming around Gregorio's waterway for quite a while.
So that's a request done and dusted, eh? Well done.
Put the blue medallions 2 in there. The stingray is now available, so I prefer the stingray. Others prefer the SR. Nothing wrong with either. Choose how you want to do it. We'll purchase the recipe for blast arrows.
Right, customer. Your valuables won't do you much.
Yeah, let's get rid of these mixed herbs and shit, because we can't do anything with them on this playthrough. The bass. Then we want to inlay as many jewels as we can inside of this crown. Reward will be sweet. Laker colors. Okay, and then we'll do, I think we got one more, and we already got it. And yeah, 100,000 pesetas.
Welcome. Came into some other bits.
So we'll sell it, and like I said, even though like I had the exclusive, the tickets, we get so many spinel from this playthrough, as well as pesetas from a lot of the treasures that we get, that you guys will have more than enough to upgrade your weapons.
Welcome. All yours, stranger. Any come back, any time. Welcome. I got something new for you.
Alright, Novista doors will be prominent now. We want to make sure... Oh, nice, we got a sapphire. Oh yeah, they're prominent. But since we upgraded our handgun's power, the Punisher with the laser mount is just a beautiful weapon. So there is a charm you could purchase from the, or trade with the merchant with some spinel that gets Ada to pull the shields off of the monks. It's a charm, yeah, you could put on your chest. And she pulls it off with the hook shot, so it's definitely useful majorly. I don't think I purchased it till later on. And also you could purchase the striker charm in this to make yourself run a little bit faster. I think I purchased that because it's 100,000 pesetas, so you're not going to want to do it anytime soon, but I do purchase it for Chapter 7 because Chapter 7 gets hairy.
That should take care of the water, I hope.
There are a fuck ton of Navistador in these waterways. Right now I'm just kind of trying to backtrack to get any like loose jewels, or there is a treasure that we can get if we jump into the waterway eventually. We're definitely going to want to do. Got ourselves another sapphire. Once we jump down here, we can take care of a snake right here. And right underneath where we drop down, if we go this way, we'll be able to get another treasure chest. Wanted to make sure there were no lurking Navistador in the water over here, because anyone who's played the main campaign knows that that happens in water. Get your bitch ass off this top tower. Alright, so if we climb up this ladder right here, we'll find another treasure, but there is no Navistador. These fucking annoying bugs. Make sure it's dead. Takes a couple shots on pro. And right here we have another Alexandrite. Nothing wrong with having treasure, just means we could upgrade our weapons even higher. Annoying Navistador are everywhere in this water, this swamp water. I recommend not wasting flash grenades where you don't need to. There's also one camouflage right here, and a beer stein right above it. Look at that. The Lord of the Waterway, which is the next merchant quest, is actually that fish right there. So we'll pop it, We need to make room. This is a pretty hefty fish. A big chungus fish. We want to clear some of this stuff out of the way. Grab it.
Caught myself a big one. How long had it been living down here?
So we'll grab the yellow diamond hanging out of the beer stein, and now we could go back to the merchant before we proceed.
Welcome. Came into some other bits and bobs too, mate. Ruby's all rubbish, well done, stranger. Good stuff, stranger. Thank you.
Alright, so now we'll sneak underneath that algae, or whatever it is. And there are lurkers in the water. We just want to make sure we don't move up too quick or they'll jump out and hit us. Should be one more right around this bend. You can see them by their green eyes. Make sure it's dead. Scared me there for a second. And then we'll continue following Luis's wonderful directions.
Thanks for the directions, Luis.
Okay, so this part right here is annoying as hell. We got to deal with two of them on professional. So we'll start off by throwing a flash grenade, shooting our sniper. Oh my god, that was close. We got to try to aim correctly, which is hard because they're moving, swinging back and forth. The Garrador are pains in the asses, but one is already down because we're fully upgraded. And we'll just take advantage of throwing our grenades, but also keep an eye on where some of these enemies are. Man, they get super damn close. Tuck another flash, we'll get behind him. Finish him off as well. We got another one of those parasites that jump on to the human kind of weird experiment. Watch out for these damn axes, man. He's still alive. Holy shit. I definitely was cursing at this part. I could see it already. Throw another flash grenade. Get behind him. Or to a spot where we can finally kill him. Now we just have to finish off the rest of the enemies in this area. Yeah, a couple more of these enemies are here. Just want to make sure they're all dead. We're going to loot this area. And now I think we're coming up on the Black Robe boss fight, which I won't divulge much of until we see him. Yeah, so they drop gold bars, which is nice. We could use that to sell. herb. Just combine it with whatever we have. Perfect. There's also going to be another merchant request coming up. Another merchant request as well as a boss fight. Doesn't get any better.
You again?
Okay, so this will be the save before the black robe fight. So just make sure that you're fully upgraded, stacked out, sold everything you need. We're going to take the... So we purchased a rocket launcher earlier. Or you could purchase it now, whichever. I think I showed that I purchased a rocket launcher earlier, I don't remember.
Welcome. Got some rare things on sale, stranger. Ruby's
So let's get rid of a bunch of this.
The price, well,
yeah, we want to get rid of all of this garbage that's going to be useless to us in the fight. Now we're going to go to storage. We want to make room for the blast arrow. We'll keep the TMP and the sawed-off shotgun. And we'll save. Yeah, we saved quite a bit, but we want to make sure that we're fully ready for this fight. I do use rocket launchers in this run. I don't give a fuck. So we're going to start off the first phase of this fight using the blast arrows and the sniper, and then the second phase we'll use the rocket.
I need to put that thing down. That's it. Come on now. This spot will do. Type. Time to end this for good.
Okay, right off the rip, we're gonna equip the crossbow, get the blast arrows, and just keep blasting this guy. Keep him in a stun lock, a soft one. He almost hit us there. Keep him in a soft stun lock, and keep inflicting HP damage on him, so that he's pretty weak by the time we use our sniper or handgun or whatever you're going to use here. Keep away from these like plaga pockets he shot out on the ground, these like huge ass like blobs of whatever. I don't even know what the hell it is. So now let's get our sniper out, pop him in the head a couple times. Watch out for any dodge points. There we go.
My turn.
Again. He gets right up in our grill. We got super close. Just missed. Hit him again. Switch over to our handgun. And there we go. Phase 1 done. Alright, so we're not even gonna waste fucking time, just boom. And yeah, that was U3 from RE 2005. They made him the Black Robe Monster. And he is dead.
Now, to find Luis.
Alright, let's loot this area since we didn't have to... If you sit there and fight this version of him, there will be Navistador that spawn in. I mean, there's not a single fight or moment in this game where it's just a one-on-one. It's like a 7-on-1. And on professional, that's no fun, so we're going to take advantage of the RPG. Let's get some rifle ammo. So, the next merchant request is in this area. We have to find the 3 hidden Navistador that are blending in the catacombs.
Ada! A bad guy. Krauser just stole the amber. Leon's fighting him now.
I'm on my way.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to make it. I'll send you my files. They should help.
Don't make us go through this again.
The amber, Luis. Where is it?
My guy, Luis.
Thank you for the chance to do good again.
What are you saying?
I'm great. Like I said, I'm just your good old Samaritan. How about you help Leon when I'm gone, eh? Speaking of... sounds like... he needs me. Leon!
Krauser. Luis, the goodbye's gonna have to wait. You're not getting away.
Leon, there's only time to say this once, so listen up. They took your friend to the top of the clock tower. If you hurry, you might get there before she turns into one of them.
So you aren't heartless after all. I guess I should be thankful.
Yeah, you should. Now, back to Krauser.
Alright, so now we have to climb the clock tower before we do the next merchant request. Almost forgot about this lovely part, which is kind of annoying. Yep, there's some boxes over here too. Don't forget to hit them. So there will be monks in this area that'll be blocking our way of getting through the gate we need to get through. So just make sure you have a weapon equipped with ammo, like that you don't have to reload it or you'll get hit.
How do you get over there so fast?
And you will have to redo the U3 fight if you're going for no damage. So as soon as that bitch drops down, boom! When we climb up the ladder, there will be another enemy and then a few right before the gate we just were facing. So satisfying. This isn't, though. It looked like I missed that shot, but hey, we'll take it. Heavy grenades are useful in this chapter and chapter 6. And chapter 7, who am I kidding? So we'll snipe this guy. Actually, maybe we won't. Will we? Yes, we will. He's gonna start climbing the ladder. Once he climbs up the ladder, just pop him. Some more enemies are going to spawn as we try to get through that gate, though, so what you're gonna do is run. Drop down. Pay no mind to them, really. You're just gonna go right to this right scaffolding, up, kick, and then run for the gate.
I reserve some items.
Alright, so there's 3 giant insects, like I mentioned earlier.
Welcome. Came into some other bits and bobs.
We'll sell that beret, whatever.
Ruby's all rubbish. It makes
What are
no
we selling
difference.
here? Some of the healables.
That's our choice to make.
We got the biosensor armor, biosensor scope that'll be useful later on against the regenerators. Now we could take out our shoddy and the TMP, put them back in our inventory.
Welcome. I got something new for you.
Alright, now we're gonna sell all of this stuff because I didn't do it.
Buy almost anything.
Come on, you got it.
Well, now go and cause some mate.
I wonder why I didn't sell the other stuff yet. Maybe I was saving it for later. Okay, so now we're in the second part of the catacombs. Enemies are littered in this entire area. I believe there's only one legitimate spot that the Novista doors are hidden in this base, in this downstairs catacomb. The rest are as you're leaving it, the last 2. Just take your time in this area and I'll point out exactly where they are. Guys are very annoying. Hide behind the left rock. This person with the axe is a professional axe thrower, so really just hide. So as soon as we climb up here, we're going to just loot out this area. Then the first hidden enemy is going to be coming up. We'll switch over to our shittier knife. Drop down over here. Red herb. Oh, that looks good with all the flash grenades. Okay, so right up here is one Novista door. It takes 1 shot because they're literally a hidden quest. We don't want to get pancaked, so we're just going to wait a minute here. So now I'm going to throw a grenade in this hallway because there's a guy right there. Then we're going to shoot one of the crossbows at the floor, go back down this hallway, and give ourselves enough distance to take out these enemies because they really like claustrophobia with them as soon as you get back into this area. Alright, so there is a sniper, a bow specialist, private in the military, aiming at me. Pop him. There's also a beer stein right up here. Shoot that down, get a jewel. And as we exit the catacombs, there's another Novista door right up here. Where is this? Some a bitch. It's right here. There it is, right there. It's on the exit path to get out of this catacomb. The last one is right before the ladder to end this portion of the chapter. But we have a bunch of enemies between that. If I could hit a shot, that would be lovely. There we go. Wow, that was a bad shot. Switch over to your handgun or TMP or whatever you have, honestly. And we just gotta clear this area. You know what the thing is? The enemies, they don't die. So you waste so much ammo. Some will die instantly, some will not. So you end up either shooting 17 bullets or like 2. Depends on the mood of the game on Pro. There's a random dude behind us. I'm glad that I caught that. I don't know what the hell he was doing behind us. He must have came from inside of the catacomb. I don't know how he didn't get crushed by the huge ass traps, but you know, logic. The last Novista door is here. It's actually on the left. I'm looking to the right, but it's on the left of this wall. I was looking around like aimlessly, like where the hell are you? And then eventually there. And that is 3 of 3, Bug Buster. And this should conclude Chapter 5.
Ashley!
Leon!
Such a fool, Mr. Kennedy, to have been bestowed with Lord Saddler's grace, and yet failed!
Good boy. Just keep him busy a little longer.
Basically for this part, all we have to do is get over to the boat. There will be a couple of enemies blocking our way, but once that happens, we'll run into Leon.
Report.
Krauser has possession of the amber.
You continue to disappoint me.
I'll have it back before long.
See that you do. The mission must proceed as planned.
Understood. Gotta keep the client happy. Leon.
Ah, damn it.
Looking for something?
And that concludes Chapter 5. %, took a little bit over an hour, 65 enemies routed, and 0 damage. Not bad. Again, this upcoming chapter will be the one where I have 1 death throughout it. I accidentally hit continue, so if you notice it, you know why.
You look like you've got something to say.
I have something to ask you. But I don't think I'll get a straight answer. Raccoon City. You know, after the incident, the world changed. You try to save one person, 100 others die. I guess I changed too.
You? Leon S. Kennedy. You haven't changed. You just think you have.
So here's my question. Have you changed, Ada? Or are you just trying to use me again?
What do you think? We're here. Don't think too hard, handsome. See you later.
Story of my life.
Not yet.
Whose blood are you here for this time? Mine or Sadler's?
That all depends on you. Change of plans. Of course, you're free to refuse.
Think that gun's gonna be enough?
Interesting.
Okay. I'll do it. But cost you extra.
Wise decision. I'll send you the new coordinates. And remember, I do not like...
Waiting, I know.
Why the hell was Wesker staring at Krauser like that? Alright, so now we're on the final portion of the game, the island. Start off by shutting him up. We want to loot everything we can and try to take this area on more of the stealth caution approach. Try to save some ammo where we can, because I promise you this chapter is toxic. Like, they throw everything at you here. So, you may have noticed, on my charms, I have the Illuminato pendant charm, which you could grab right out of the item shop of the merchant. It does 25% more critical rate on meleeing enemies. I think I bought it in between saves, I don't even remember. Or maybe I showed it. But yeah, you definitely want to have that, because it just helps with fighting these enemies, honestly. Come this way, there is another treasure. Crystal ore. A bunch of enemies come from this door, and of course their heads are covered, so we can't even snipe them. So we'll use a flash grenade. And then we're going to bait the rest of them out. The metalheads, I usually aim for the legs, although on Pro it doesn't really do much. Grab the yellow herb here. Combine it with the already built capsule. Yeah, chapter 6 is pretty hefty. This takes up a majority of the rest of the video, I'm not gonna lie. Well over an hour, chapter 6, or close to an hour. So 2 enemies on the elevator coming up with another merchant. We're almost near the wonderful wrecking ball part. I remember that part when I was doing the main game. Sucked.
Should be just up ahead, but getting through won't be easy.
Dealt with a
Grab all of the items over here.
Nice work. Got some rare things on sale, stranger. Why not try your hand?
Let's get the,
stranger.
what do we get here? Did we get anything? Alright, so we get the case. And there's the Ada pendant that I was telling you about earlier, where we could pull the shields off of the enemies. We're definitely going to want to equip that. I'm trying to see if there's anything worth the purchase. So, we're going to sell
Welcome.
a lot of this crystal ore. The housekeeper Bretsia went up in price because we saved it. I don't know why, but... Before we do that, though, let's customize the case, and we'll put this on the left. We'll keep the sniper ammo guy in the center, and the Illuminato pendant on the right. So this part is just sheer and utter fucking chaos. We gotta start off by taking out the brute right away, because there's gonna be another one. At 2, brute. We have a bunch. They throw so many enemies on top of special enemies at you, on top of enemies with non-bullet piercing helmets. I mean, wow. I got so lucky with that Plaga miss. Boom. Okay, that guy's taken care of. And yeah, that is the Wrecking Ball part. An absolute onslaught of enemies. You just gotta make sure that your weapon power is upgraded fully. Basically, at this point, with all of the upgrades and stuff, and ammo and... not ammo, pesetas and jewels we found, you could basically upgrade everything. Full power. And whatever you have left over, just, you know, fucking wing it. It's very, you know, it's pretty interesting giving a guide on the RE4 remake, whether main game or separate ways, because there's so many different ways a person can take this.
I'm late.
We brought the medicine just in time.
Can you stand?
Where's Luis?
He was worried about you. Till the end. Come on. We don't have much time. Let's get rid of these things.
For Luis.
Ada, come in. There's a lab where we can remove the parasites. Had a crazy hunch that you'd know where it is.
Their most important facilities are housed in their sanctuary at the top of the mountain. That's where I'd look.
Huh. Ada the encyclopedia.
Happy to help. Now you owe me. Don't die on me now. Locked.
It's amazing how, like, rude she is to him, but then she cares about him. Okay, so now we have the beautiful beetles. There's 2 ornate beetles in this location. One is inside of a regenerator, the other is in the dissection room. So if we could get those 2 beetles and bring them back to the merchant, that is, I believe, the...
You can't go wrong with that.
Maybe the last or the second to last of the merchant quests. Yeah, so we purchased this. We're just gonna put them in. Took me a second to realize there's only 2 spots.
Welcome.
And sell, because that's worth 17k. Yeah, we'll sell that. Why not? Fuck it. Save our game. Because now we get over to the regenerator portion, and this part becomes pretty tricky.
What can I do you for?
We're gonna sell everything in our possession here.
Good in the grave.
Green herb, red herb, mixed herb. We're also gonna sell the scope. We're gonna sell the SR, which is fully upgraded. And then we're going to buy the Stingray and the high-powered scope. And we're gonna upgrade the fuck out of them.
All yours, stranger. All yours, stranger. Dazzled, are you? Our craftsmanship demands no less.
Yeah, make sure your power is as high as it could go. And then just fill in the gaps of whatever else. So we're just missing one slot and the exclusive. Is there anything else I could sell here?
I'll buy it.
The fucking TMP is worth dog shit. Want the TMP stock is worth more than the actual TMP itself. You know that's a problem.
Come back when you can actually pay, mate. Your valuables won't do you much good in the grave. Got a selection of good things on sale. Hope to see you again.
And I really sat there and was trying to figure out what the best course of action was going to be.
I need to open this to get to the comms facility. It needs some power, though.
So I have my weapons pretty much fully upgraded at this point. You should too. We're as close to upgraded as possible. Put on the biosensor right here because we're going to need to take out a regenerator for the merchant quest. There are a couple of Ganado out there. Pop one, pop two, then get your handgun ready at the door. So now I head back after killing those guys. We're gonna head back to the merchant.
It warms welcome.
What do I decide to do here? Oh, okay, we buy a bunch of gunpowder. Because this part gets to be a little crazy. So we're close to getting the upgrade ticket. After we get these 2 Hornet Beetles, we could get an upgrade ticket. We're going to definitely use that on one of our weapons. But I wanted to backtrack in order to just buy some extra sniper ammo, because these regenerators and an Iron Maiden regenerator with the needles hanging out of it come up, so... I accidentally hit the video sound instead of my microphone. It was out there. I was muted just for a second, if you guys noticed. My fault. So we'll shoot that regenerator, make sure he's dead. Inside of that regenerator was the first beetle that we need to get. So we're going to kind of bait this regenerator. There's one that will spawn in as soon as we go up the stairs too far. We're going to bait him, and then we're going to go back into that lab area and kill him. Because he's just a dick. I tried killing him up here, but it's annoying. So as soon as the music starts, run backwards. Gotta get through the door. Hop over, and then get him. we'll proceed through this area. We're heading over to the dissection room. Alright, we'll make light work of this guy. And once he's dead, the last ornate beetle is inside of this glass. That's another merchant request done.
That was about to happen.
So equip a flash grenade as you go through this area. Throw it immediately. Grab one of the shittier grenades, chuck it, and then we're going to finish this guy off with the handgun. Don't want to waste any sniper ammo, as there's a couple of regenerator around this area. Golden Links. On the other side of here is another regenerator, followed by an Iron Maiden. So slowly poke your head out right here. Boom. Now we're going to run back right here, wait for him to come through this door, and finish him off. Take your time with this Stingray. Stingray doesn't need like a manual reload like the SR. Holy shit. Guess I missed that shot right there. So, now, for the Iron Maiden, what we're going to do with the Iron Maiden is we're not going to kill the Iron Maiden, because every way I tried to kill him, he would not die. I would end up getting hit in the process. So, we're going to bait him around. The good old-fashioned shake and bake. So we're going to poke our head out, hit him a few times. There we go. And he runs. He's on my ass. We're going to bring him around this pole right here. And then shake and bake, baby. And yeah, that is a lot less stress than having to try to fight that thing and not get hit, trust me. So if you bought a small key from the merchant, you could use it right there. And what I meant by following this guide, it really is your interpretation. It's extremely helpful, the way that I do it, but like if you decide to spend your money on certain things that maybe I do or don't, it's not going to hurt or... You know, it's not going to hinder you. It could help you either way. It's just based on your playstyle and how you do it.
You're welcome. What can I interest you in? I knew you were a go-getter. A job well done. Come back anytime. Welcome. So, which weapon will you be giving a shine to? Give us a shout when you want to tune it up. This the one, stranger? Well, we've given this... Thank you. Do...
So we'll save our game because now is coming up to the final portions of Chapter 6, which are the hardest portions of it. We have to get through the military comm center base thing. But, an old fan favorite, the lift is back. I was so happy when I saw this on my first playthrough, my god.
Not exactly.
And now we're gonna do some Twilight sniping.
To do.
Basically, keep your biosensor on, best way for a bit, and we're gonna have to snipe a bunch of enemies that are coming up towards us.
Lights out.
God, these guys are so close to hitting me, it's fucking insane. They have like perfect aim. Look at this. RPG, RPG! If I missed that shot right there, oh my god, that would have been horrible.
Lights out. Not my favorite carnival ride.
Okay, so the final merchant request is right here.
Welcome. Ooh, what you buying?
And I saw this.
Thank you. Hope to see you again soon, stranger.
And we're gonna grab the merchant request after this. Gotta put it on, and we can start taking out some enemies over here. This is the final bug buster quest or merchant request that we will have in separate ways. If you have the ammo, it's better to kill some enemies while you can, and there is one to start us off. And you can take out a few enemies right from this spot, so it's better to do that than you know, have any extra enemies to fight, because up ahead is just terrible. After we clear that spot, I want to make one more save. And now right here is the location of where I must have hit continue. And by hitting continue, it ended me with 1 death on the end of this chapter, which was annoying, but again, 0 damage is the key. We're gonna hide behind these metal placements because they're turrets that could hit you at any crevice. Wait for the turrets to stop shooting before you run to the next hidden part. Box of crates or whatever. You stand up against this piece right here, this metal wall. And now this is where the fun begins. We're gonna be killing a bunch of ganados.
Here we go.
Alright, so we're gonna have another... So we got the second bug, and now the third bug is going to be across the way. We could aim and shoot it right from here. It's on the tower to the right. Right there. And that, folks, is all of the merchant requests in separate ways. So the reason I come back here is to try to loot everything that we couldn't get when the turrets were furiously shooting at me. But now that we cleared them out, we could, you know, grab whatever we see over here. We're gonna aggro these enemies, and then we'll turn the turret towards their way, which you think would do more, but it doesn't. We're gonna just blast the brute. This one has a machine gun on it, so if you run out of ammo, run and literally just get around the side.
Lights out.
it is, all of them complete. And now after doing all this hard work, we want to make sure that we loot everything. So as soon as we cross over here, we gotta be careful. We don't want to get shot up.
Oh, it's just one thing after another today.
It never ends, Ada. Oh god, it doesn't end. It's always a, but wait, there's more moment. So enemies will come pouring through this area. We could use the laser up here, the turret, to kill some of them. And then we're gonna plant our asses right up here. And we're gonna shoot the remainder of them. I promise you could definitely hit that. I just had the wrong scope on. There we go. And now with that one taken out, actually we gotta press this so that we could pass through here. We're gonna just have to jump over the railing. Now we could head to the final portion of chapter 6. This chapter took a lot of tries. That's why this is segmented heavily, this part. Lot of restarts, so that's why I think I got the one death, because I probably just said fuck it and accidentally hit continue.
Need to find the main terminal.
We are absolutely saving our game. After that part is a shit show. And now, another part from the OG Resident Evil 4 we get to see, which I'm glad they added as well. And it wasn't too much. It wasn't like filled with QTEs. It was just a simple nod at it, which was cool. The laser room.
Something tells me this isn't just a comms facility.
What the hell is that? We're just gonna hold on to this right here and get the hell away from it, whatever it is.
This is where we say goodbye.
my new friend was the result of some experiment.
Ahí está.
That guy scared the ever-loving hell out of me. Hornet necklace. We probably could have did an all map treasures run as well, because we really didn't miss many jewels. I just didn't go for them. I pointed out where a couple of them were, but didn't get all of them. Oh yeah, baby. The lasers.
Lasers. Better watch out. Well, that was excessive.
Imagine that was the only part that we saw that. That would have sucked. So basically what I'm alluding to is we do the laser part one more time. This is kind of just trial and error. You just have to figure out what the more recent fingerprint notches are, and
This is it.
yeah.
Now, how to connect the device. I'm at the site and jacked into the main terminal. You're going to blow up this entire island, including the president's daughter. Won't that make things harder for you?
There's no room for half measures. The weak exist to serve the strong. Enough talk. Bring me the amber. I've arranged a way for you to get back to the island.
Copy that. On it now. Okay, Luis. What was it that you said again? You should have known by now, Whisker, that I don't always play by your rules. Okay, I'm done here.
Oh no, we're not. One more laser part. Thank God we don't have to actually fight this creature. And no, we don't. Don't worry, this part will be badass. Oh, fucking ruined.
Stop! No!
Fragile, do not resist.
Got you now, Sadler.
Yeah, and that's chapter 6. As you see, 1 death. We still had an 83% accuracy. It was nearly 2 hours, that chapter, very long. But no damage was inflicted, so we're still in the clear. Yeah, see, I was pointing out the no damage because the death was like, come on. But it is what it is. It's just a death.
Now, find Leon and Sadler. Leon's headed for their sanctuary. I'll meet him there.
Alright, chapter 7.
Look at you, mate.
So by getting all of the merchant requests done, you get the infinite knife in separate ways.
How have we procured these curiosities?
So if you followed along, you now have the infinite knife. Congratulations. We're going to literally sell everything because we're going to buy a rocket launcher to take care of the Sadler boss fight, because why would we want to waste time on that?
Stranger. Ooh, I'll pay a pretty penny for that. Let us know when you've made some room. All yours, stranger.
So now we're going to buy I believe the striker charm, so that we can move a little bit faster, which is accessible to all of us in the game. And it'll make us run a little bit faster so that we can get through this part. And we'll also buy the recipe for the heavy grenade. Let's equip this motherfucker.
Now.
Here we go.
Not even going to waste any time with these guys. We move a little bit quicker now, so we're just going to take advantage of that. Right here, we're going to pull the shield off of this bitch, shoot the barrel, pop him, and keep moving. Get our flash grenade ready, because there's going to be a few enemies that come around this corner over here.
Catch.
Get the hell out of the way. We'll duck down right here so they walk into this. There's going to be a brute and some enemies that get off of this elevator. It just never stops. So we'll take the grenade, throw it. Then we're going to hit this guy with the sniper. Got really close right there. I go inside of the elevator. And of course we can't. This was another daring move. Oh my god, we got close right there. You don't realize it till after you watch it. And away we go. This is the final portion of Separate Ways. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen so far. And now our final goal is to take on Sadler and then get that red grenade rocket launcher to Leon. Just a shit ton of enemies guarding this other elevator up. Gotta keep our distance from them. A lot of them are Plaga. What else is new, right? We dealt with this in the main game, now we're dealing with it in this. It's like you trade off one for another. And I need some more handgun ammo since we're just running out of ammo in general. We gotta save that rocket for Sadler.
Almost there.
One more treasure, the Justita statue.
Look, something's bound to catch your eye.
And we're at the final portion.
Welcome, stranger.
Yippee!
What can I interest you in? Your valuables won't do you.
We don't plan on dying there, champ.
High price. What you see is what I've got.
We're gonna rebuy the crossbow, just because we need another weapon to kind of subdue some of the enemies as we climb up this building, I guess, or like construction site.
You'll get quite the fireworks.
The remainder of our Peseta is just gonna go into upgrading this guy.
Well, now go and cause some mayhem.
Alright, and that is the final save of the game. Until, you know, after the results.
I can hardly contain myself.
Join our covenant. Oh, blessings unto him and the sweet mercy they bring. Exalt Thor, and let it be so.
Leon! Go!
Control, come in. I have the package. This is gonna be hard to explain at customs.
Well done, Ada. Evacuate immediately.
Understood.
Someone is coming to pick you up.
I trust everything is fine on your end, too. Yeah.
Ada! Sadler! Holy body! The great gift to become one with us! You require absolution!
Not long until the bombs on this island start popping.
Alright, final save. Sorry, I lied. We still got... Yeah, I thought that was my final save. But now this is the final save, I promise. So yeah, it's cool. We could kind of see Leon fighting him down there. Skip right through that. It's basically just Ada saying, "Oh look, the red RPG." So now we got 4 minutes 30 seconds to get to that RPG and give it to Leon, or the island blows up. Run right by these guys. You could do it even without the striker charm if you didn't have enough, but you should. A lot of Plaga enemies in this area. Just again, with them, keep your distance. And Arrow, guys. They're the most annoying for me, the Arrow guys, because they're literally Delta marksmen, I swear. This guy's got a nice piece of dynamite. Sorry, pal. Sorry about it. Kick this guy right over by the laser. We need to grab all the gunpowder and shit we can. We're gonna need a grenade right here. Make some more sniper ammo. Chuck it right away. This guy will turn into a man-eater. We don't even want to bother fighting him. As soon as you get around this corner, equip a flash grenade. Once you get to these sandbags, chuck that flash grenade, grab the heavy grenade over there, run right by all of these enemies. Don't even waste your time. Excuse me, sir. Again, without the striker charm, this is all still doable. I don't even waste my time worrying about these RPG guys. I just run right by them. Because when you come up here, they're like not expecting you.
Deja.
I'm getting sick of your shit.
Time to end this. Hold on, Leon.
RPG guy up on this catwalk. You're going to want to take care of him. As soon as we walk up here and activate this tentacle, Novistador will spawn. Going to want to kill them. They are annoying as hell.
Can still make it.
We have a couple of... So we're going to throw that flash grenade real fast. Take the heavy grenade, throw it right in this eye. Then we're going to have a brute and a couple of enemies left, and that's basically it. We'll just have the final cutscene after we get rid of these. Final enemy. This is why the crossbow and upgrading it was important. There's a good amount of damage. Hit him again. Switch over to the sniper. Once he's dead, we just have these last two. And of course not. And that is it. Now we just have to get up to the top.
Leon needs help! Hurry!
I'm on it.
And that is a no damage playthrough on professional difficulty of Separate Ways.
Use this!
Ada, what the hell are you doing?
Nothing personal, Leon. Luis and I had an arrangement. Don't worry, I'll take good care of it. Bride's here. You coming?
I think we both know this is where we go our separate ways.
I see. Better get a move on.
Cute.
Until next time, Leon.
Leon!
Patch me through. I've obtained the amber.
Excellent.
Just one question. What are you planning to do with this?
I do not pay you to ask questions. All you need to know is a new dawn is breaking. 100 will give their lives so that just one may live. I am expediting that change.
So, we're talking millions of casualties.
Billions.
How ambitious. We're changing course, now.
And that, folks, is Separate Ways. I hope you've enjoyed this playthrough, and if this guide helps you, please like, comment, and subscribe on it. I do plenty of other no-damage playthroughs on my channel, so go check them out if you can. As well as I started a Patreon at the Notorious Base. Feel free. It's only $1 a month, and will give you early access to all of my videos, as well as other playthroughs that don't go on the YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for the constant support. And this is the Notorious Base, signing out. But make sure you stay for after these credits to see one final cutscene. I'll see you guys for the next video.
course, report. This is Control, you're flying off course, report. This is Control, you're flying off course, report. The pilot isn't responding.
Sir, the explosions failed to detonate simultaneously. Calculated destruction is well below 50% of the estimates. Most of the island remains intact.
Oh, Ada. What to do with you?
The choppers is still within range, sir. Should we open fire?
No. Her little act of defiance changes nothing. Besides, we have all we need. We continue, as planned. Soon, the sun will set on the age of man.